Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina and I'm a full-time reseller. And today I'm bringing you another What Sold Weekend Edition. So these are my sales from Friday afternoon until Monday morning. I only had sales on eBay this weekend, so no Poshmark or Etsy. Let's just get into what's sold. So the first thing that sold is this logo Lori Goldstein velvet kimono. I love this piece. This came out of that estate sale from a couple weeks ago. And I took a best offer of, I believe it was $30 for this, plus the shipping. Love this piece though. All right. Next, I sold an Eminem's coffee mug. I've had this in my inventory for a while. This sold for $11.99 plus shipping. I definitely don't pick up as many mugs as I used to. All right, this is a cross-stitch sampler. This sold for $19.99 with free shipping. This actually came from a thrift store in Ephrata. This did not come from that last huge estate sale. I got so many cross-stitch kits there, but this was not one of them. All right, next I sold this Joan Rivers blazer. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. This did come from the estate sale. So did this. This is a needlebook and scissors fob cross stitch kit. So this sold for $24.99 plus shipping. This was in a box. This wasn't in like the typical plastic bag. All the materials were there. All right, next I sold this Royal Albert Commemorative plate. This sold for $24.99 plus shipping. I don't pick up a whole lot of collector's plates, but certain ones I will pick up. There are certain ones that still sell. This I actually grabbed at a town-wide sale in the fall. So this sold for $24.99 plus shipping, if I didn't say that already. Next I sold a pair of Crocs. These are used, and they sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold this set of 4 Williams-Sonoma scalloped heart plates. I really thought these were going to sell before Valentine's Day, and they actually sold on Valentine's Day. So they sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a pair of Fabletics jogger pants. These are new with tags. They sold for $24.99 plus shipping. And then I sold another cross-stitch kit. This did come out of that sale. This sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Next, also from that sale, you're going to hear that probably a lot. This is a pair of Earth boots, and these sold for $49.99 plus shipping. I now have all of the shoes listed from that sale except for one pair of boots that I need to photograph in a larger area because I was photographing the shoes in my like photo cube type thing, and these other boots don't really quite fit in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get those listed soon, but otherwise all of the shoes are finally listed as well. So still have a little bit of that stuff, but most of it is listed now. Still have some of the clothes though. All right, moving on. This actually went to one of my viewers, so thank you so much. This is a handmade, crocheted, embroidered kind of Afghan. Really neat looking. The stitching, it's got like this, I don't know what it's called because I am not crafty, but I certainly can appreciate it. And just, I don't know, really cool. So this sold on best offer for $61.50 plus shipping. And then I sold 3 Warren Kimball salad dessert plates. These sold for $14.99 plus shipping. And then I don't even know how to pronounce this fragrance or whatever, but this came out of the thrift store a few months ago. This sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Next is a sweater that was still on sale. I know I said that last week. I had run a 24% off sale on certain things, and I thought I scheduled it for a week, and I actually scheduled it for over a month. I don't know how I did it, but it's okay because things are still selling from, you know, what I had on sale. This is a Macy's sweater that came from a liquidation lot that I purchased 2 years ago. So I'm definitely happy to see it go to a new home. So this sold for $17.47 plus shipping on sale. Next, I sold a puzzle, 500-piece Secret Garden, new sealed. This sold for $12.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a lot of Scramble Squares puzzles. I always pick these up if I can find them cheap, and I'll usually hold on to them till I have a lot of at least 4 to 6 to 8 or whatever. These always sell, and they sell for a decent amount. I mean, I sold this set of 6 for $29.99 plus shipping. The Scramble Squares, if you're not familiar with them, they are only 9 pieces. They're like 9 blocks, and I don't know, it's supposed to be like one of the most difficult, challenging puzzles. I've never done them, but they are fairly popular because they always sell pretty quick. I think I had these listed about a month, so not too bad. Next, I sold this Aqua, New York & Co. Aqua colored tank top. This sold for $14.99 plus shipping. I don't typically pick this brand up, but I think I probably, you know, got this relatively cheap in like a lot of stuff. You know, sometimes at yard sales you can just get clothing so cheap. I'm trying to spit that out here. All right, so next I sold this Mr. Christmas holiday symphonium, and I attached a video to show that it worked. Let me tell you something. I've had this thing sitting around for years. When I purchased it, it smelled like smoke. The previous owners smoked a lot. And this thing stunk. It really did. And I figured I could like wipe it down and it would be okay. So I took Clorox wipes and, oh, I don't know. I just really scrubbed this thing down, and I figured I would just let it sit around and kind of like air out. And I let it sit for like years. And it did still have a little hint of smoke smell. So I did note that in the condition, in the description, and I finally listed it about a month ago, and it sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Guys, don't keep stuff in your death pile that long. Oh, that's funny, right? I've had that forever. So I'm definitely happy to see that go to its new home. All right. Anywho, next I sold this women's, I think these are like vintage Tommy Hilfiger boots. They sold for $18.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a set of 4 Mikasa Park Lane champagne flutes. These, I had 3 lots of 4 listed. I've sold 2, so there's 1 left. These sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold this Lizzie Kate Things Unseen finished cross stitch. So this came out of that estate sale. This was one of the pieces that the woman actually completed and had professionally framed. Really nice frame, really nice piece. Yeah, and Lizzie Kate seems to be a good cross stitch brand. I had a lot of interest in this, and someone finally bought it. It's been listed about maybe 2 weeks. And then I had people afterwards saying that, you know, they wanted it and they're sorry that they missed it. But it's like, well, that's why if you really want something, don't leave it in your watch list because, you know, once it's gone, right? So anyway, this sold for $99.99 plus shipping. Okay, next I sold this cross stitch kit. Again, it's a Fern Ridge brand, and I don't know, it's just like a pin cushion and like maybe like a bookmark type thing, or not. Maybe it's like a ruler holder or whatever. I don't know. This sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a set of 4 false graph Tandem coffee mugs. These actually sold on best offer for $22.99 plus shipping. Had these for a little while too. Next, I sold a pair of D jeans. These sold for $18.99 plus shipping. And then a pair, look, I spelled that wrong. It's supposed to say Catherine. I just realized that. Uh, Anywho, I just said that twice today, and I literally never say that. So that's bizarre. Anyway, I spelled the name wrong, and they still sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold this J. Jill embroidered linen, kind of like a lag and look top. No size tag, but I think it measured to be around a 2X. This sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold this Disney Winnie the Pooh's Honey Pot Adventures. It's like a little it's a little plaque you hang on the wall or whatever. This I've had forever. This really took so much longer than I expected to sell. So I definitely don't think I would pick any of these up again. But this did sell for $9.95 plus shipping. Next, I sold this dress. This I had listed for about maybe a month and a half. It's a vintage 80s dress. I really thought it was kind of cool looking. It's got like a pleated, like accordion, couldn't even say that, accordion kind of bottom to it. Different patterns going on. You have some flowers, some geometric. Here's the tag. Oh yeah, a sortie for Susan Fries. I don't know. Anyway, this never even made it into a haul video. This I purchased at one of my local little small town church thrift. I don't even think I've ever filmed in there. I'll have to do that one day. But I made a quick trip in there one day, grabbed this and a couple other dresses, and this sold for $84.99 plus shipping, and it's actually going to Japan through the global shipping program. All right, next I sold this Lularoe dress. I actually took an offer, or I sent an offer. I sold this to the same woman who bought the Catherine Maladrino sandals. So she asked if they could be shipped together or whatever, and she asked if I would take 20. So I just sent her an offer for $20, and it's gonna go in with the shoes. Next, I sold these Earth Origins Piper ankle boots. These sold for $34.99 plus shipping. I only had these listed for like a week or two. And next, this is going to a viewer as well. Thank you, Susan. This is a Betty Boop collector spoon. I think I had one last week as well in that video. So this sold for $9.99 plus shipping. Next, I sold a vintage fossil leather handbag. This, look how dark that photo was. It was very dark. But this sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The zipper pull was missing from this, unfortunately, so that's why I listed it a little bit cheaper. Let me see here. The queue is still there. Someone just tied, what am I doing? Here we go. Someone just tied like a piece of leather like in there or whatever, because it was missing. So anyway, $19.99 plus shipping. And then the final item is this came out of that cross stitch lot. It's just a book of patterns or charts or whatever. The brand is Forget Me Nots and Stitches, a book of berries, and it's spelled with one R. So I thought maybe that was a typo, and then I paged through it, and even like the patterns that were like berry patterns or whatever. They were all like, I don't know, they were all spelled like that. So I kind of spelled it both ways. I don't know, maybe that's a spelling like somewhere else or something. I have no idea. But anyway, I spelled it both ways in the title, and it sold for $24.99 plus shipping. So that's it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell button so you get notification every time I upload. And until next time, bye.